It feels weird to do a video about something that feels so removed from what my channel has been for the past 2 years. Like, let's take a look at my past 5 videos. There's a video that took me around a year to make because I was lazy. A video that took me around half the year to make, again, about a TV show. A video I made as a tongue-in-cheek response to my only YouTube friend. A small video essay about this cool guy who I got an interview with and whose face is still nailed to my wall to this day. One episode of my podcast that really never went anywhere. As I was writing this script, I realized I don't have a signature. But YouTube, not YouTube Shorts, which is what my most popular video is about. YouTube, the platform. Not anything topical about YouTube, no creator beefs, no this, that, and the third. But my personal experience with YouTube, it seems so far removed from my other videos where I'm like, let's talk about a show. Not really giving my personal opinion on it, like, a lot. I'm just like, let's talk about it. Or a video about Pixel Quest, a game that used to be on Cool Math Games, but now that Flash is dead, you have to install a very intricate browser to play it. And I agree, it is weird. So like most videos I make, the concept for this video came a while ago. And usually what happens is I'll have one concept for making a video, I'll be editing that video, come up with another concept, and then just keep on going. And a big part of what this video was originally supposed to be was me talking about the YouTubers I watched when I was a kid. And it wasn't until I had spent around 4 months simmering on it, writing a page and a half of script about it, when I realized no person in the world will care. Because I am not important enough for it to be interesting what YouTubers I watched when I was a kid. This seems more like a podcast segment if I ever bring back a podcast. So you know what? I just cut it out and we're moving on to the next part of the video, which should be starting right now. I remember the first YouTube video I ever made. It was a video of me playing Minecraft Bridges on Mineplex, and I was just fucking cursing up a storm, saying, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, and I was 9. And then 5 years ago, 13-year-old me was like, I'm so much more mature now, so I'm gonna delete this video, because it's stupid. And I'm very disappointed that I did. For reference, this is the guy who saw fit for me to delete my first video. First of all, that haircut, wow, that's truly disappointing. Secondly, this video was in 2018, and the requisite video was called, Is Bottle Flipping Outdated? Yes. And thirdly, what made me so high and mighty to think I should just delete all of my videos? Just carpet bomb them. For what? I'll sit here and I'll describe my old videos to you. There was a Terraria video where my friend came over and we just talked a whole lot of nonsense. We were yapping and jibber-jabbering for around 20 minutes. An uncut 20-minute clip of game.
I swear to God.
I was like, this is a great video.
Hi, Jan's friend. I am Jan's friend. I think the mini shark, shoots bullets.
Wow. God, motherfucker, down!
I made a video where I was an assassin senpai of the Illuminati to kill my friends. I made a video on how to climb stuff. I made a video on how to make nachos and cheese at home. And I probably made like 6 more bottle flip videos. And I also made a video of me complaining about a kid who had 1 million subscribers and how he was popping off, but my superb content
my God
was deadlocked. And as much as I want to get on here and say, man, my younger self was so dumb for not being grateful for what he had, unlike me, who was always grateful and only makes YouTube videos for fun. It would be a lie to say I haven't felt like that more recently. To my credit, I think I put a lot less effort into my videos back then than I do now.
Maybe, but that actually landed with my left hand. Out full of legs. Dizzy and fit.
But even now, it took me a year to upload a video. Not because it was such a huge, load-bearing project, but I was just lazy. And I didn't want to edit, and I didn't want to do all this shit because I was lazy. Why? Well, first things first, I might be a little bit addicted to YouTube. Like, I watch content all the time. More on that later. Secondly, as much as I want to say, oh, I'm a YouTube video because it's my passion, I will admit incentive exists. Like last year, when I made a video on Community Season 4, it took me around 6 months because I was lazy again. But from watching the show and taking down notes about it to actually having a finished product, that whole stage was around 6 months. It took me a while, and I don't think the video turned out as great as it could because of how disconnected it was from the writing to the editing to the recording process, and it really did stab itself in the leg. I would think that it is a good video. One of my better ones for sure. And a week after I upload it, I check YouTube, and what do I see? 30 views in a week. Nothing to sneeze at by any means. I mean, when I was a kid, I was celebrating getting 9 views on a bottle flipping video, but the video I made before that was this really, I'll say it, shittily made, tongue-in-cheek response to my only YouTube friend. Subscribe to him, I think he still makes content. A video where I essentially live reacted to his video, unscripted. I just sort of pulled shit out of my ass and barely edited the entire thing. And that video got 109 views in a week. And that, my friends, demotivated the ever-loving shit out of me. And that's probably why I had a year break between the community video and the Saul video. But the gap between the Saul video and this video is less. And just so you know, no, I didn't take a summer hiatus. I was working. I worked all summer. I slept overnight. I saved a man from a plane crash. I was zooming and tried to get to the plane as fast as I could. And I won't lie, when I see the channel Rowdy Rogan, a kid with 1 million subscribers from playing Fortnite, I do feel a twinge of envy. Even though these thumbnails are equivalent of a child sensory video. Oh, I couldn't tell there was a killer whale there without the arrow, and that guy, he does not look pleased. I'm really glad they took the saturation slider and they were just like, all the way up, all the way up. We want all the red, we want all the neon green. I don't care that I'm making fun of a kid right now. But yeah, I'm jealous because uploading a video that you know you worked hard on and then you have basically very few views and like no comment, it sucks. Now that I'm done basically complaining, I want to talk about the 2 things that suck the most about being a creator. This and this. The first thing here is that I don't need a number ranking to see how bad I'm doing. It's not helpful to anyone and it really just raises my blood pressure. And this shit, listen, I understand copyright laws exist, right? But I don't understand why me using Ain't It Funny How Time Slips Away to make a Better Call Saul tribute in a video about a light hat means that Russia is just not allowed to see it anymore. It's just really fucking annoying. You know how I said one of the reasons I have trouble making YouTube videos is because I watch too much YouTube? Well, it's because it's true. For example, something I like to do is watch every single one of a YouTuber's video just to have background noise while I'm on my computer, and I can get through them pretty quick. For example, that is objectively too much time spent watching YouTube. And yeah, there might be some shoddy math there, but this is no. And I feel like I'm not the only person who's sort of like this. I mean, maybe not to this degree, but still. I think that we have too much of a reliance on content these days. And that's all I have to say about the matter. I was genuinely going to talk about the state of the platform here, but then I realized how goddamn pointless it is. If you were to ask me about the state of a platform, I would say it's bad. But most of us also thought it was bad in 2017. And now we look back on those days and we're like, oh man, YouTube was so great then. I agree that it has been getting worse. But I guarantee you in 5 years we're going to look back on these days and be like, man, 2023 YouTube was so good. I love Kai Sinai. Real quick, before we cut to the conclusion, I want to talk about the 3 most just asinine decisions YouTube has made in the past 5 odd years. First of all, the obvious one is removing dislikes. It helps no one. Get the Chrome extension, but it helps nobody. Users can't see if a video is bad from the dislike count, and then YouTubers feel worse when they get a dislike because they're like, oh, this person went out of their way to tell me, yes, I don't like the video, and I don't know how many other people don't like the video, but I'm telling you personally. Second thing is removing community captions. You really could just rehaul the system, maybe allow creators to edit the captions, and then all the shoutouts will be gone. If that was the real problem with community captions, you could make it so much easier. And the third thing is not something that YouTube did, rather, but do you remember when they tried to bolster their already difficult swear filter? Yeah, the site is burning down, but it has been for probably the past 7 years. It's the eternal flame of the internet. What do I have to say here? Okay, what is the point of this video? Well, take a look at this timeline. This is the timeline for my last video, which is about 32 minutes and 54 seconds long. Now, you might be thinking, man, that's not too bad, but look at the audio bar. There is so many cuts I had to make. You might be thinking, man, it's not too bad, but if you look at the amount of audio that I used for the video, and the amount of audio recorded for the video, there's a pretty large disparity. Not huge, but if you haven't noticed yet, there are so many cuts in the audio. And the reason I had to do this, to put it short, is because I stutter. I stutter a lot. I don't know how to record a script. We also meet Howard, HHM, standing for Hamlin and McGill. We also meet Howard, head of HHM, standing for Hamlin and McGill. I know a lot of YouTubers say, I taught myself to edit, and I just opened a platform, and I learned myself. And that's what I've been doing. I think I've learned a good bit. But nowadays, to be anyone in this career, you have to be great. I'm not looking to be the next big YouTube star, but I'm looking to be someone. And I think that starts off with honing my craft. If you haven't noticed, the lighting's a little bit different this video, because I got 2 key lights and I put a duvet cover over my window. So instead of every single time I go near my window, it flares up. I keep my distance from the window, and it just looks better. Something I've learned from making this video is that I like the video essay videos a lot more. I just honestly think I'm better at them. So I will be gone for some time, hopefully not a year, but to hone my craft and to learn how to actually make a video. But don't worry, I'll be back soon enough. And to change topics, I just recorded a script for a video that I didn't make the script for like a month before. So like, things are looking up. Close enough. Okay, it's gonna be a shorter outro video because really don't have much to say. All I do have to say about this video is that I enjoyed making it a good bit. It got a little bit away from me, the whole editing process and like continuity, but like I'm happy with the timeline that I've put out for myself. Okay, and I'm getting better at being focused on videos. Okay, so yeah, I am going to try to get better at like DaVinci Resolve and see if maybe there's ways I could edit without having so many cuts in the video. And to end it off, I'm going to have another clip of me stuttering now from my community video. Thank you very much, and good night.
Britta go through a lot of effort for donuts is played for laughs, but it's really out of character for him, and and his character continued to decline. But it's really out of character for him and continues to decline. And his character. Okay. First of all, letting Britta go through a lot of effort for donuts is played for laughs, but it's really out of character for him, and his character just continues to decline as the series. Fuck me. First of all, letting Britta go through a lot of effort for donuts is played for laughs, but it's really out of character, and it continues to decline as the season go on. First of all, fuck, dude. 16 minutes. Oh my god.